The painkillers dulled the stitches but sharpened my thoughts. They thought I was unconscious when they said it. "She needs a real man," my brother laughed, "not a pathetic cripple who can't even climb stairs." My fiancée laughed louder than him. I lay motionless upstairs, recovering from spinal surgery. Steel in my back, fire in my chest. Then his footsteps approached, confident, entitled. He walked into my room wearing my robe, sipped from my mug, sat on my chair. Then he said it. "Your wedding isn't delayed. I'll marry her instead. It's non-negotiable. Everyone agrees." I looked at him, expressionless. He smirked like he was doing me a favor. I said nothing, but I remembered everything. My brother, Ryan, was once my best friend. He helped me up when I got into college, cheered me on when I proposed. When the accident happened, the one that shattered my spine, he moved in to help. Turns out he helped himself to everything I had, including her, Lena, my fiancée, the woman who once whispered, "I'll love you even if you can't walk." Now she whispered something else. To him. I noticed it before I heard it. His toothbrush next to mine. Her phone always flipped over. They started spending time downstairs together. I'd hear muffled laughter, doors shutting fast when I called out. Still, I denied it, until I heard the truth with my own ears. It wasn't pain anymore, it was war. I spent the next 2 weeks in silence. They thought I was broken. In reality, I was building. I had one thing they didn't: time, and the ability to sit still and listen. From my bed, I installed hidden cameras using voice-activated assistants and a discreet tech buddy from work. I recorded everything. Them in the kitchen, them in my bedroom, them laughing at the man upstairs, the one they thought was finished. They should have known better. I called my lawyer, quietly rewrote my will, shifted assets, froze joint accounts. I removed Lena's name from everything: house, insurance, medical proxy. Sent a tip to my cousin, a reporter, with just enough footage to start digging into Ryan's business. It wasn't clean. I'd known for a while, just never had a reason to expose him. Now I did. I waited for their wedding announcement. They posted it on social media with matching rings, holding hands in front of my living room window. My living room. The caption? "Life moves on." 3 days later, life hit back. The wedding venue was packed. Our families, their friends, old colleagues, everyone we knew. Lena wore the dress I bought her. Ryan wore my cufflinks. I wasn't invited, but I didn't need an invitation. Halfway through the vows, the projector screen blinked on. The sound of their laughter filled the hall. My voice played next. "Your wedding isn't delayed. I'll marry her instead." Gasps, murmurs, then silence. Then the video. Clips, edited perfectly. Them kissing in my kitchen. Her mocking my limp. Him saying, "He's not a man anymore." My lawyer stepped onto the stage before security could pull the plug, handed out copies of fraud reports, business records, voice logs. My cousin, the reporter, live-streamed it all. Ryan's face went white. Lena ran down the aisle, heels in hand. Guests stood in disgust. My parents didn't say a word, just walked out. But I wasn't done. They lost the house. I'd transferred it quietly to a trust. The eviction notice was waiting on their wedding night. Ryan's accounts were frozen under investigation. Lena had no savings. She tried to access mine. Denied. I heard they spent their first night in a motel. 3 weeks later, they were at my door. Uninvited, unshowered, unloved. She screamed, "You ruined us!" He begged, "You're my brother." I sat at the top of the stairs. I'd been walking again for a week. Slowly, quietly. "I didn't ruin you," I said. "You did that the moment you chose each other over loyalty." They wept. I shut the door. People ask if I feel regret, if it hurt to destroy them. No. What hurt was being betrayed by the two people I trusted most. What hurt was lying there helpless while they dismantled my life. But I'm not helpless anymore. I walk every morning now, alone, stronger. And every step I take reminds me, silence is not weakness. Stillness is not surrender. And betrayal has a price. They paid in full.